Hello, Snack Pack. Welcome to the Saturday Snack Chat live stream. I hope that you are having a great day. I am having a great but busy day. um, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And welcome to the channel. Travel Snacks is all about traveling, eating good food, using the resources you have, being kind to one another, and maybe living a little bit of a different alternative type of lifestyle. Whether you want to live in your car, van, RV, tiny home, or something like that. So welcome, and how is everybody doing? Hey, Reborn Lover, I'm glad that you like the videos. Thank you so much. Hey, CTV, Van Dwelling Christians, love when I come across that. Hope you're having, I think it cut off. Hey, Grant, hey, Fake Freedom, how's everybody Saturday doing? I tried to curl my hair, but I think my hair is dirty because I've been working on the van, and so it didn't really do that well. Also, I think my eyes are getting worse because I feel like I need my glasses more often. So what's up? I feel like it just became fall overnight because last week it was like 109 degrees. And then this week it's been in like the 80s and low 90s. And I'm actually wearing sweatpants today. It's just so odd. How's the weather been, everybody, wherever you are? Not bad. Nice weather here. 75. Ooh, 75 is great. Actually, in the mornings here, it's been like starting out at like 60s. And so it's been a little nippy. And usually me and my parents sit out on the porch, have coffee every morning. Haven't been able to go outside because it's cold. And also we've had a lot of fires in California. If you haven't been like seeing any kind of social media or news, but California is like everywhere is on fire. And it was so sweet because a lot of people on the channel were reaching out, making sure I was okay. We were totally fine, but we have had a lot of haze and smoke over our area, and it smells like a, like a fire, like a barbecue. And we've had some falling ash as well too, but we're not in any danger where we're located. It's just so sad because there's just so much being burned, and it's just very sad. Are you dealing with all the smoke where you are? Here it's horrible in Pasadena. Yes, we've been getting a lot of smoke. One day we went to go work on the van, and it was just so hazy, and like I went outside and I started choking because it was just so heavy. So yeah, I feel your pain. 59. Everybody that's usually coming on here knows that Grant's in Canada, and usually you have some pretty good weather, but I feel for you when it starts to become like wintertime because you're going to start getting like freezing, and we don't usually get that. Hey, Felicity, welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream. High 80s and wicked humid. Oh, so it's super humid in Florida right now. Like when I was in Florida, it was really humid. And I'm used to dry heat, but I really loved Florida. But 80s is good, but probably not with humidity, I would imagine. Hey, Ariel America Nomad. Welcome to all of you that are new. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Oh, and if you're already on this live stream, throw a like on this because that helps YouTube know that that you like these live streams. Okay, Kingman, Arizona, it's 90. Low 5565. Been hazy sometimes here. The sky turned orange. Yeah, we've been getting the 90s too since we're in the desert. Poor Grant, he's about to get freezing. Hey, Fowler Girl, how's it going? Yes, I'm okay. And hello, I'm glad to have you here today. Hey, Joe, welcome to the live stream. So everybody's doing good. This week's been crazy. Like I said, we started the week off like raring to go on the van, and then the smoke from the fires has been so bad we couldn't work on it. Not looking forward to the freezing temperatures. Send it down here. Yeah, I really quite like when it starts to cool down, especially because being in the desert, it's just so hot and sweaty, and it's been nice to be able to work outside without passing out, basically. We have a lot to talk about today. It's like last week was great, and then this week has just been like super crazy. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I think my hair is bugging me today. I feel like I look like a bell, like, the Liberty Bell or something. It's not a cute look, but whatever. This just is what it is. 4K subscribers. So that's what I want to first talk about. For those of you that have been around for a while, back in February, I was like really pushing to get 1,000 subscribers because in order to monetize on YouTube and to kind of be legitimate, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So back in February, I'd made a goal and I was like, okay, by the end of this month, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. So I was really like pushing a lot of content out and trying to be as helpful as possible. And on the last day of February, we had hit 1,000 subscribers. And I was just like, I actually cried because I was just like, I had quit my job and I was like, didn't really know what was going to happen. And it just kind of made me feel like, okay, I'm going in the right direction. Then the next goal was to hit those 4,000 watch hours. And I wanted to hit that by the end of April. And I was like, just asking everybody to just like watch the videos and just like support the channel. And everybody like so strongly pitched in and just really like rallied together. And on the last day of April, we hit 4,000 watch hours. And it's just been like, just so great. And then since then, the channel's been rolling along. Well, last Saturday, we were on this live stream and I said we hit 3,000 subscribers. And I was just like thrilled about it because we're like getting a lot more people into the snack pack and it's just like so exciting. And then I was looking at some of the analytics on YouTube and I was just like, oh my gosh, Travel Snacks is getting like 100 subscribers a day. I'm like, where are all these people coming from? Like, I think what happened is one of my videos started getting suggested. One of my old videos, like almost a year old, started getting highly suggested. And so I was like, I think we're going to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the week. And so last night at like 10 p.m., I checked and we had just hit like, maybe it's like 9, whatever, but we hit 4,000 subscribers in a week. It's like so exciting. So thank you all for being part of the snack pack and part of Travel Snacks. It's been like so super exciting. And I'm just like grateful and so excited to see where the channel goes. And also like we hit 4,000 last night and now we're almost at 4,100. So I feel like the pattern is going to continue. And so it's just mind blowing that maybe by next Saturday, we might be at 5,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. Like if you really think about, that's a whole lot of people. So I appreciate every one of you for subscribing and being part of this journey. Reborn Lover, it's 15 degrees. Is that Celsius? And where are you? I have been staying here. It was 111. Gross. Yeah, it was like in the low hundreds here for the past few weeks or months, really. And then all of a sudden it just changed. Hey, Van Life Rocks. Welcome, welcome. Yep. Thank you guys all for the little party emojis and the congratulations. It's all you guys too. Like it's just been like super exciting. And it's just so fun to get on these live streams and know that all of us are just like, I don't know, it's just great. Hey, Sania, how is it? 35. That's too cold for my, like, I think once it starts dipping down to like lower than 30, not that I really like being like in the 30s, but once it gets past down 30, I think I'm done. I don't think my body's good for that. Hey Monique, how's it going? How's car life? Let's see. Hey Dad. Hey Dad, my dad says, hey Dad fans, my thumb is doing much better. I'll post a pic of my thumb next episode. I should have taken a picture of his thumb. For those of you that don't know, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, my dad cut his thumb tip off on the table saw when we were building my walls for the van or the side roof thing. So it's healing very nicely, I will say, because he didn't go to the doctor or anything. So thanks for sharing an update, Dad. Hey Carmen, how are you? How's your Saturday? Thanks for all the congratulations. It's a group effort. Your channel just popped up and I was looking for new car bed ideas. Oh, awesome. And now I'm hooked. Oh, yay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm in Leeds at Seacroft. Allison's dad. Cool. Hope all's well with them. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Awesome. Yeah, it's been super exciting. Like, it's great. Oh, and also, I always mention this on all the live streams. Um, Donations to the snack fund are never required or obligated. But if you do feel like you want to donate to the channel to keep it going, there is a little $ symbol there. But just so you know, YouTube does take 30%. So any money you give, 30% is taken for YouTube. Some people like to pay through PayPal or Cash App. If you want to do that, they don't take like those fees or anything, but you don't have to. I just like to mention that so you know where your money's going if you decide to do that. Also, a lot of you have donated in the past, and I had mentioned that some of those donations were going to be going to my the lights for the van build, and I got my dream lights in the mail. So I haven't gotten the reading lights or the switches yet. All the pandemic stuff is like all the ordering stuff is taking so long, but it's so funny because I open these and I'm like, this is so small. This is one of the lights. I'm going to show you guys. This morning it was 54 in Rhode Island. I want to go to Rhode Island. I want to get over there because it's beautiful. I think I've been when I was a kid. Your video where you pranked your son popped up to me. Oh, that was a good one. If you guys haven't watched that video, that's an old video. That's at least a couple years old now. But he pranked me, I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe 4, whatever. He pranked me, and then I waited like a while, and then I finally got him back. And that's one of my videos that I like because it's funny. An oldie but a goodie, yes indeed. Here's the dream lights. I haven't taken the this off yet, but they're so little, and they go into the ceiling of the van, and then they connect, and you connect, like there's 6 of them, and so you connect them all together, and then you like wire it down to like one switch. And I'm gonna have a dimmer so that you can, you know, kind of keep them all like dimmed at the same time. And then these are pretty easy for anybody that's doing a van build. They're pretty easy to use. You just twist off the top, and then they come apart, so you can drill this in, and then you just put this shade thing on it. So once we get to this, I'll make a video. But thank you guys for donating, because every time I see these lights, I'm going to think of the snack pack because you guys donated. And I like really kind of designating things that you guys donate for so that you guys can be part of like seeing what your money is going to. And yeah, so thank you. Yes, come to Rhode Island. I mean, you personally. Oh, that's so sweet. I want to start doing some meetups when I get back on the road. And one of my things I want to do is get to the East Coast, but it's probably gonna be too cold, so I'm probably now gonna have to wait till next year because of the weather by the time the van's done. But I'm very excited to get over to the East Coast. Yeah, there's gonna be a dimmer switch so that you can just like lower up and down. Hey Daniel, how's it going? I'm doing very well this week. It's been a lot less stressful. Hey Sorgy Stories, if you guys don't already, you should follow Sorgy Stories YouTube channel. His channel, him and his son, they're building their channel, and it's starting to grow. It's starting to grow, and they do travel, and it's just awesome. They do a lot of stuff related to sports and stuff, so it's awesome. And that's Jay from Sorgy Stories. Best clam pizza in Rhode Island is, oh yeah. I've never had a clam pizza though. That sounds gross and also intriguing at the same time. For Allison's snack knowledge as well as all of ours. Yo, Van Life Rocks with that $2.99. Where's my phone? Thank you, Van Life Rocks. Okay, let's see. What's going to be next for the things that I need to buy? Oh, okay, I could already tell you. The next most expensive thing is going to be my flooring. First of all, some of these things, I don't know. Like when people build these vans, do they have unlimited money? Because I feel like people are like, oh, I just did this and I just did this and this, and they don't really maybe sometimes share like the full real cost, because I'm about to start building the floor, and just that like squishy stuff that goes into the corrugations and like the first bare basics, just dumb basic level just before you even put the wood on, that was like $120 for the foam. What? I was like, oh no, that is That is ridiculous. So any donations today is going towards that floor. But hold on, let me hit you with the, wait. And thank you so much, Van Life Rocks. Also, I think I saw there was a donation that came through on PayPal. Hey, wait, hold on. Oh, two! You guys are popping them out today. First of all, Monique with the $10. Thank you so much, Monique. Let me give you yours. And then following right behind, got Jay Sorgi with another $10. There you go. You guys are really just awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I gotta give you guys some. Okay, for Monique, I'm gonna give the samba whistle. Also for, let's see, for Jay, I'm gonna give you the, let's see, I'm gonna give you the, oh, I know. Hallelujah with an explosion. Because it's like, bam. Thank you guys so much. I know I like joke around with this, but I honestly truly appreciate every donation to the snack fund. It goes to good use, and I want to continue to make more videos so that I can be of service and help for everybody that wants to like live in a van or car or something like that. All right. Sania, it's in the 50s. Okay, well that's good. That's getting in a good direction. Are you going back to Latin America? Well, I was in South America last January 2019, and it was awesome. I really want to go back. It won't be this year, and maybe next year, but I don't know. There's lots of places that I want to go, but I really loved it, especially Argentina was one of my favorites. Came from East Connecticut, not ever going back. Oh, really? That's interesting, because I've heard some nice things about Connecticut. Yeah, Sania's up in the Alaska area, and that's somewhere I would like to go. That's one of my thoughts that I was planning. I don't know if I just have to like get my van done first, but one of my thoughts was that maybe next year, 2021, if the borders open, that I would do a trip in like July where it's maybe not as cold to Alaska in my van, just like, you know, take a while to get up there and back. So that's something that's on my list because I really have never been there and I really want to go. Yes, the flooring. I'm very excited about getting this flooring done. I tried to get through life without a cell phone because I'm a rebel, but now I can't get PayPal without one. Can't send you money. Is there a solution? Were you the one? Somebody sent me a message and I was trying to figure out a solution, but I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I appreciate that you want to send money. I don't know, like I don't have a PO box or anything. I don't know. Like the only few ways I know how to do donations is through like Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, like stuff like that. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. There's also some people have done like gift cards where you go on and you send by email, you send a gift card, like whatever, Walmart, Home Depot, I'm always at Home Depot, Amazon and stuff like that. But I think I don't know if you'd have to have a phone for that, but anyways, you can if you want to do that, but you don't have to. And my email is the word email at AllisonSharpe.com. All right. Blake's Tavern is my favorite place. The fried calamari. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'm sure like whenever I get back on the road, I'm going to be like, and I go certain places, I'm going to be asking for like recommendations. So if I know that I'm going to be like, okay, well, you know, next week I'm going to be in Arizona, then I'm going to come on and I'm going to be like, hit me with all the good stuff. And I know you guys all have like a lot of good recommendations. I do like calamari, but it's got to be right. And I'm sure you guys all know that. Like some calamari is chewy and weird and soggy, and some is just right. Check in the mail. Okay, Van Life Rocks. Okay, lots of hearts. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to keep up with this. I actually skipped the whole. Oh, you did? Daniel skipped the whole insulation part. Good luck. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be the worst, but I'm definitely going to insulate in all the places. But that's not until the floor is at least done. Blake's now on the future travel list, and yes, calamari. Awesome, 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 awesome. That's even more north than me. Yep. No, I love the scenery. Just had terrible trauma there. Oh, okay. Well, then that's what I always tell people is like, people always ask me, oh, like, where's your favorite places you've traveled, and why? And like, I can never pick like one place, but I can tell you that like no matter where you go, if you go to a place and you're not in a good headspace or something happens to you, you'll never really enjoy it. Like one of my life dreams was to go to Italy, and I finally, after like 40 something years, finally made it to Italy, and it was a stressful trip. And so like I never really fell in love with Italy, whereas I thought I would, and it just really just depends on, like where you're at in your life and what happens, because you can be in the most beautiful place, but if you're not in a happy space mentally, it's just not going to be great. Western Union works and your address is not required if you have the app. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Hold on, my screen just did something weird. Okay. Amazon e-card to your email. Yeah, I think you can do that, because some people have done it and they've asked me if that they could do that, because some people don't like to use the like cash apps and stuff like that. And feel free, like honestly, I'm buying most of my stuff from Amazon for the van and Home Depot and sometimes Walmart, because I like to keep it like low price if possible. So if you feel like it, then go for it. Again, you can do it that way or whatever. Also, if you're not already following me on Instagram, the Instagram is travelsnacks_, and you can always DM me and ask questions or whatever, or get my email address there as well. Also, for all of you new people that are coming on, throw a like on this live stream. Kingman, Arizona. I'm pretty sure I've been to Kingman, and it's hot there too. I'm watching this while working on my own. Oh, really? Oh, that's exciting. Oh, Grant, what's up? Grant coming through with the 10 spot. Thank you so much. I like that little flying, the little flying guy coming to the rescue. Grant has his own sound. Thank you so much, Grant. Grant has been like a major supporter of this Travel Snacks channel, and it's just been awesome. So thank you so much. All the money that you guys are giving is all going towards this van. So it's just been awesome. Okay, good, Flower Girl. I was like, I meant to get back to the person, and I was like, I'm not sure what the solution is. So I'm glad you're here. I began looking at gift cards by email. Yeah, anything that has to do with building or supplies, can't go wrong with that. Okay, let's see. I know, Sania, I'm gonna have to get your information, so contact me somehow. Go to like Instagram or email me or something, and then we'll stay in touch. Sania is, for those of you that don't know, Sania is, I don't know what kind of cousins we are. Second cousins? I don't really know how we're related, but we're related somehow on the cousins situation. And we haven't seen each other in like, I don't even know, like bazillion years. I don't even know. So I would love to reconnect with any of my family members. So I do want to get up to Alaska, and I will need all the tips that I can get. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Everybody's got the big thumbs up. Okay, so I have talked about all the things, but I do want to talk about something very exciting besides hitting 4,000 subscribers, which I'm still just like beside myself about. I want to talk about something super exciting. You probably already know about it because it's the title of this live stream. So there's a lot of people that are in the snack pack that come to the live streams every Saturday. And for those of you that are new, I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you guys come back, because we formed like a small family, and I just wanted to continue to grow. And it's exciting when we can all share wins with each other. And as you guys know, a lot of you know, one of the big things that I had to do was sell my car. And building a van is expensive. And one of the things I didn't want to do was sell my car because I love my car. But I knew that in order to have the money to do the van build, I would have to do that. And so I reconciled that in my mind that I had to do it. And so I've had it listed for like a long time. I don't even know how long. I've had it listed on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. I think that's it. And I've just been like sharing it on my Instagram and stuff. So I was like, man, like, I don't know, because this is tough times for people. A lot of people have lost their jobs, and a lot of people aren't buying stuff, buying cars and stuff. But I really had faith that it was going to happen. And I didn't want to just take it to a dealership and just have them buy it, because that was my last final option, because they usually like lowball you and give you like way less. And I'm like, that car is in such wonderful condition, and I just didn't want to do it. So one of the things in the small town that I live in, there's this trailer park, which sounds funny, but there's a little trailer park, and they have a little section in the front where people tend to park their cars. And there's just spaces for maybe like, I don't know, 8 to 10 cars. It's not like a big space, but it's like right on the main highway, so people have to drive by it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go in there and find out what's the deal. So I went into the office there at the trailer park, and the lady was like, it's $25 a week, and you can park your car there and put a sign up and stuff. And I was like, all right, well, it's going to be Labor Day weekend, so let me get my car cleaned up and get it out there and put a big sign on it. So I did that last Friday, and nothing happened. Like the whole holiday weekend, I was like, what's going on? There's so many people coming through, like just so many people coming through this town, because this is a main place that people have to go through to get to like all the like lakes and rivers, like Arizona and stuff like that, like Havasu and all these places. So there's always like a lot of traffic. So I was thinking that would be a good weekend. So I had it out there, and then like by Wednesday, I had just told my dad, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pay another week to have my car there, because I didn't get nobody, not one call. I was like, I just spent $25 for nothing. And so that day we were going to, once again, Home Depot to buy stuff. And I get a call from somebody, and it was a lady, and she was like, hey, I'm really interested in your car, and I live at this trailer park that it's parked at. And I was like, oh, wow, that's like really cool. So you never know with people, because you just never know. So I was like, well, let me get the keys and stuff, and then I'll come over and you can test drive it. So we did, and he's like, I want it, and I have cash. And I was like, what? So I was like, oh my gosh, like, okay. So I met her over at the bank. I made sure that put the cash into my account to make sure that it's all on the up and up. Everything was fine. We did the transfer with the pink slip and stuff. And before I met her at Chase Bank, I stopped by and took a picture with the car, because I was low key like, like, oh my gosh, like, this is happening. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my car. Like, I was kind of like bummed. And so like, it was just so fast. It just happened so fast. And so sold it. And then like my dad took me home, and then I was just like bummed out, like legitimately like bummed, like happy that I sold it, because I had been praying every day, like, God, please help me sell this car, because I need the money to like finish this van build. Like my money is low, and like I need to like have, like, in order to buy new supplies, I need to, replenish the money for this car. So that night at like 7 or 8 at night, I had a full on breakdown. Like, I was bawling in my room. I was like, what is wrong with me? Like I just sold my car. It's a blessing. And so I really been analyzing this. And I think it's like a mental thing, because it's like, for me to be so attached to this car, it doesn't really make sense. But I think one of the things that I came to is like, when I was living in my car for the past few journeys, like for 4 months, basically, it's like, it sounds weird, but I feel like I got attached to it. Like, if you guys saw that movie Castaway, remember Tom Hanks, and he had found that that volleyball and called it Wilson. And that was like his little friend. Like that was his, he didn't have anybody else. So he like talked to this ball.
Sania's my second cousin.
Oh, my dad just came in to say that Sania is my dad's second cousin. So maybe that would make us third cousins. Glad we solved that mystery. So Daisy, your dad and my mom were cousins initially. Yeah, so I guess we're third cousins. Okay. So what was I saying? I gotta get, this bed is, I got a lot going on. Okay, hold on. I gotta get more comfortable to tell the rest of this story. So basically it's like when you're in a challenging situation, you connect yourself with things that can bring you some sort of comfort. And I feel like every night that I had to find somewhere to sleep, or every time that something broke down, or something, I couldn't find somewhere to go, or I was stranded, or my car broke down, or like something, and I was having challenges, because living in your car is not easy. It's rewarding in a sense, because obviously you get to be free, but living in your car is it's a very challenging thing. It's something that will, if you decide to do it, you will definitely grow so much as a person. Like you will realize how strong you are and how strong your faith is. And I feel like I didn't really think it through, but during that time, I feel like my car was there for me, if that makes any kind of sense, because it doesn't make sense for me to just have been bawling. Like I've never felt like that about a car before. I've sold cars before. I've gotten rid of cars that I had a lease on. I think it's just because also I got that car during a time where it was like, it was just, I don't know, it's just a lot of things. But I legitimately had one of those like good hard cries about it. And I ended up calling like my son, and I was like, I'm just crying because I like sold my car and I feel so blessed, but also like I feel so sad that I had to give up my car. And then the second thing that I feel, wait, let me read the comments and then I'll tell you the second thing. Fake freedom, had to sell mine, 170. You sold your car for $170. I hear you. I've traveled a lot all over, but bad headspace and even suicidal on one trip. Oh no, long time ago. Good thing. That's a long time. But yeah, like if you're in a bad headspace when you travel, nothing around you, it doesn't matter. It could be the most beautiful place, but if you just aren't, it just, yeah. Grant had the same question I did. That's crazy. 2005 Hyundai Elantra, 60K. Front and rear suspension fail inspection. Oh, dang. That sucks. That's a good car, I think. Thank you for all the congratulations on selling the car. It really is like a true blessing. Wait, did Armella come through? Armella TR? Did I miss? Hey, Armella, if you're in here. How come I don't see Armella? Oh, there. Hi. Welcome to the live stream. Wilson, yes, makes sense to me. My car's named Ruby. Does anybody else have names for their cars or vans or whatever? Ariel, American Nomad. My car is Lola. That's a cute name. Her name was, oh, Lolo. I was about to sing, her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Okay, Daniel, when I bought my van after have already planned on traveling on my car, I felt like I was cheating. Oh, retraining my car. I'm even considering on getting a trailer and tow it everywhere. I know, like I considered that too. It's funny how we get so attached to inanimate objects. Wilson, the car gives me life. Congratulations. Thank you. Ruby, rocket ship Ruby. I love it. My van name is Basecamp. That's a cool name too. I love that too. Mine is called the Thirsty Swedish. I mean, yeah, some of these vans and trucks and stuff are thirsty with that gas. My car's name is Lil Mac. I think that's a thing from last week. We had like a would you rather thing, and we were talking about being called Big Mac. What was it? Lil Caesar. And then Carmen came through with Lil Mac. Vehicles equal freedom. That's true too. That's another thing that I was thinking about is, like just the freedom. But that's also leads me to my second point is like once my car had sold, I think it like also triggered like a thing in my mind like this is real. Like you're really about to live in a van. Like you don't have anywhere to live in a sense because this is my parents' house, which I just basically usually would stay here only in between travels, but because of COVID, I'm just here. And also now I'm building the van. So I've been here for many months. So I don't have my own place. And now I don't have my own car. So it's like I can't just get up and go if I wanted to. And so it's just became like super real. Like this is my lifestyle now. Whereas living in the car, I could always just be like, I'm going to get an apartment. But now I think it just all became very real. And it just like hit me all at once. Excuse me. And I don't know. I just had like a full on cry. So I called my son and he's like, he's like, it's a blessing. You're like, once your van starts coming together inside, you're just going to feel so happy. And then my other son called at that time too. And so he was saying the same thing. And like, I had a lot of encouragement and just, support and just knowing like, because the van is still like not done anywhere on the inside, it's hard to see the vision coming together because I thought my van, it's another thing is like, I don't know if you guys remember, but my original date that I wanted my van to be done by was September 12th. And guess what today is? September 12th. And we're not even anywhere near done. And so I think I was just like slightly just like depressed. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't know, just feeling like I sold my car, which is a blessing, but also like I'm not where I wanted to be, but God knows where I need to be. So I just give all praise to God and he knows exactly what's supposed to happen. But it was just like a very emotional thing. And even the next day I woke up still feeling sad. And then by today I'm feeling a lot better about it, especially when I look at my account and I know now I can buy some things for the van. So that really like took it over the edge and I'm just really grateful. And, thank you for all your like encouragement and stuff because like during the time where my car was not selling, I was like, oh my gosh, like I know it's gonna sell because God's got my back, but also it needs to come through. And so now that it's done, that's like one less thing off my mind that I have to worry about. Now I can sell like a bunch of my furniture. I don't have much furniture, but the rest of my stuff and start narrowing it down to live in this van. Panchita. I like that name, Monique. That's cute. Felicity Bruiser. These are some great names. I love these names. It's like, I guess it's kind of like naming a pet, love to love with my parents. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale with narcissist. Again, oh, I understand that. I'm naming my van the Beehive. A lot of bees are coming inside at this very moment. Can't argue with them. Ah, that's funny. Actually, I would like to have like a little like bee situation, but you can't really do that in a van because you are moving so much. But I'd like to do like a little beehive at some point and get some like fresh honey. But maybe if I get like in the future when I get like a little homestead property or something like that. Did you cry? When I did when I sold my first car. Oh yeah, I know it's sad. I don't know. Like I totally just had a full-on meltdown. It was a crazy situation this past week. But I don't know. I think it's good though because it just reminds me of how much I've like achieved and how much I've like gone through in the past like whatever months. And just to know that like every step of the way has been supported by friends, family, the snack pack, and most of all God, because I can't do anything without God. And I don't know, it's just been like, I know every step of the way has just been like mapped out and I'm just really grateful. I'm just really grateful. So it was like part crying because I missed my car, but also being grateful. It was just like all over the place. Snow Panthers in the house. Hey, what's up? Flower Girl, my little red Civic is sweetness. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. A good analysis. All right. I'm sure your kids are very proud of you. Oh, thanks, Soul Dawn, and welcome to the live stream. They are, and the Lord will guide you on your journey. Yes, indeed. I totally believe that. And thank you very much for the kind words from all of you. I really appreciate it. It's been crazy. It's been wonderful and crazy. And there's a lot to go for the van, and I think this might be a good time to segue out to the van. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to see what's going on with the van. Yes, indeed, new beginning. It is a new beginning, and I think just like going from an old chapter to a new chapter. Also, there's things that when you guys like being like a content creator, it's like I can't share every part of my life with the whole everybody. But there's also things that's like happened along the way personally that's also contributed to like a lot of emotional things too. And like this new chapter doesn't involve some people I've had in my past, and it's sad. But also, I'm looking forward to meeting new people too. And so it's just like there's a lot of emotions. And I think as the van gets closer to being done, I think it's going to continue to build and probably be super emotional, but also very good. If you guys haven't already, throw a like on the live stream. Daniel with the $4.99 up in this piece. Thank you for all your videos. Something I'm driving, and I got the snack travel interest song in my head. Snack time. Awesome. Thank you so much. This is also going to go towards the flooring because it's mega expensive. Let's see. I'm going to hit you with the victory. Thank you so much, Daniel. You guys are super awesome. I see all your thumbs ups, and it's just awesome. Big Freedom, you have record views right now. I do. It's really interesting. Like, it's very interesting, this YouTube algorithm, because they do whatever they want to do, honestly. If they want to start suggesting my videos, then people just start seeing more. And then I noticed that people are watching a lot of my old videos as well. And so I'm getting a lot more views on old videos, which is good because when you're a content creator, for those of you that are, it's good to always make evergreen content, which I don't want to get into all this YouTube stuff, but evergreen content is content that's good forever. It doesn't change. Like the information doesn't typically change that much. And then I don't know what they call like other regular content, but just, kind of trending content, things that are happening right now, those can do well and do like viral stuff. But if you have evergreen content, people can always go back and learn from it. And it's good to give back, like, so that people can know how to do things. And so I always like making those kinds of videos. All right. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Okay, everybody with the thumbs up. Oh yeah, 32, 33. I know, we've never had this many people on a live stream. So today is not only a 4,000 subscriber situation, but also this is a new personal best for our snack pack, our channel. So I'm like embracing love to everybody that's on right now, and that's, just joining in with a snack pack. It's very exciting. And the more we grow, the more we'll be able to help each other. So I love it. I'm glad you're doing well, Jasmine, and I am doing wonderfully today. I thought about having a YouTube channel, but I don't know. I think anybody could do YouTube, but I will say that YouTube is not easy. It's not easy. It's very time consuming. And I mean, this is like anything. You can put as much or as little into it as possible. If you don't do a lot of editing, then you could probably spend a lot less time doing it. But I spend a lot of time editing, especially because a lot of my videos are travel related and you're piecing together a lot of content. But you do have to be very diligent when you're doing YouTube because the algorithm loves consistency. So if you are not planning or prepared to post at the very least one video a week, that's slim. Like if you're going to do YouTube, I would probably recommend at least 2 videos for sure. If you're not planning to do that or have content enough to do that, then maybe wait till you do because it is very time consuming. All right. So I just want to check, make sure there's no other new messages. And let's go check out the van. Armella, my computer broke down, so I can't make any more. Oh man. Hopefully you can get your computer fixed. Before we go outside, so most of you know this already, but a lot of times when I step outside to show you the van, the connection gets spotty or sometimes cuts out. What I've been doing is I've been unplugging the extender and plugging it in right before the live stream, which I already did that. So hopefully then it'll be good when we walk outside. Carmen, never mind then. I'd rather watch you. Awesome. Well, thanks. So when we step outside, if anything goes down, give it a minute to see if it comes back up. And if not, if things just go haywire, I will start another live stream. I won't abandon you guys. But also just stick with me on this because I want to show you, and it's very exciting because, well, I'm just going to show you because some good things are happening. I put my shoes on. Woohoo! Let me check the extender. Okay, all the blue lights are on the extender. Oh, so I think we're good to go. Hopefully. Okay, so the fiberglass thing, that's been like, finishing this roof has been like the most stressful thing. It's taken so much longer than I ever anticipated, but you could see, well, it's hard to see because fiberglass ends up being clear, but I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, it doesn't look perfect because we still have to sand it down, but we did strips on the corner. Wait, how do I do my finger that way? Strips on the corner. We did strips all the way down. We did all the front and kind of curved it in with some foam. What you're seeing behind there is just wood, and it's the same on the other side. And then here's the back. Also, let me take you guys inside. Well, first, let me see if I could. Oh, I want to try not to break my neck coming up here. I want to show you like how it looks. It's like very hard and very hard and solid. Fiberglass is it's like the thing that boats are made out of. And also what I've done is, how do I show you this? I've also patched all the holes with fiberglass. I know it's hard to see because whatever. And then, so the next thing my dad started doing today is we have all these wires remaining, but we have to do the floor soon. So we can't have all these wires here. So my dad had to like trace out all these lines, find out where all this goes, because you got to think about backup camera, tail lights, stereo, lights in above the like cabin area, and some other things. And then the stereo, I think I said that. And you don't want to clip any wires that you're going to need. So he had to trace these all out. We're going to have to like somehow secure them, probably like above the window. I don't know. We also, it's hard to show you, but see that thing in the middle? It's called the doghouse. Stupid Chevy built it to where you can't even take it out. And I think I mentioned that last week, but it bugs me. You have to take, if you wanted to take this, if you wanted to take this doghouse out to get to the engine, you'd have to like take this chair all the way out, which seems like a stupid design. That seems very dumb. Otherwise, this thing right here, it won't come out. So I don't know. I also want to maybe repurpose, or not repurpose, but reupholster this, because I hate this carpet. I think it's ugly. But what do you guys think? I think that's going to be an extra job that's going to like take way more time to do. I don't know. The more projects, the more time it's going to take before I get on the road. All right, I'm going to go back in and we'll talk some more about this van stuff. Okay. Okay, let me see what you guys said while I was outside. So far, so good. Yep, so far everything's going. It's very slow process, but it's going. Be careful. I think that was when I was going to trip on the thing. So thank you. It is coming along. Felicity, great job rounding out those corners. Thank you. It's not easy working with fiberglass. You have to remove the chair anyway since you want swivel systems. Yeah, so I'm out of breath already. That's bad news. So another thing is, me and my dad looked at that front passenger seat to see about the swivel, because I'm thinking about putting a swivel seat so I can kind of turn it around and maybe put a table and like do some editing and stuff on there. I should have showed you this, but it's like the seat is like, here's the door jamb. It like pretty much touches the thing. So there's not like a way to like turn the seat. It's just crazy. The way they built this front part is just mind-boggling. So I would probably have to get a different seat or take the whole like seat floor metal thing all the way out and like move it over and re-drill holes. So I think that's going to be like a project. So I'm not sure about that yet. That's going to be like on the last part to see how much time I have. Thank you all for being here. I know this is like the most we've ever had. I don't think we've never had 40. So I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you for all the like good encouragement and stuff. It's really awesome. So let's see. I'm trying to think of what else. There was like so many things that I wanted to tell you guys. I told you about ordering the foam for the floor. I also need to get some plywood that's going to go on top of the foam. And then I think I'm going to go with either like that like vinyl that looks like wood or linoleum. I'm not sure. I've seen so many like YouTube videos and articles about what other van life people have been using, and I want it to be durable. And then my mom and I have been like going through like trying to figure out what style and colors, because we're at the point where we're pretty much needing to like get the floor in, and we have to decide on a floor color, because the floor color will have to like match with whatever we're going to do for the ceiling, the walls, and the counters. And I'm not a decorator. If you guys know, like, if any of you are like very smart with interior design, hit me up on Instagram, because like I'm not that great at designing stuff, like in terms of like interior design. I'm just going off of Pinterest pictures. So I don't want it to be too bright, because I like it being like cozy. Like when I was in my car, I had like a black ceiling and like I had a white comforter, but I had like everything darked out, because I like kind of feeling like cozy, but also I have to work in there a lot. So I don't want it to be too dark. So I don't know. I've been on Pinterest so much. Search YouTube to see if anyone else with your model has done a swivel seat. That's a good idea. Hey, Michelle, how are you? That is a really good idea. You know, with this van life, I'd say like, I don't know, I'm just making this fake number up because I don't know, but I think 75% of people have either a Mercedes Sprinter, a Ram ProMaster, or a Ford Transit van. Those are all bigger vans. the people that have like what's it called, a Vandura or Savannah, and or like mine, like a Chevy Express, they're less, and it's hard to find like a lot of people either on YouTube or articles that have done this. Like all the van life people seem to be the ones with like the nice, expensive vans. And so I've kind of had to do a lot of these things on my own because some of the people aren't really sharing what they're doing. And if they do, it's a little bit different than what I'm trying to do. But I will look because that's a really good idea. So thank you for that suggestion. Fake freedom. Many peeps are heading out of homes and into vehicles, seeing what is in the works. They are looking for advice and answers from someone who has experience. That would be you. Thank you. I thought so too, because I was thinking like maybe my channel is growing because like what's sad in a sense is because a lot of people are not able to like afford things or survive the way they used to because a lot of people have lost their jobs and income, and people are moving all like left and right. And it's, for anybody that has and that's watching this and you're in a bad spot, I just want to encourage you. You can do it. Like it's very challenging to live in a small space in a vehicle. Um, but don't like think it's the end of the world, because for me, I've chosen to do this because number one, it saves you a lot of money in the long run. But number two, like you can do it. It like gets you to like think, use your brain, challenge yourself. And the more you like put yourself out there, you'll start to become like experienced, and you'll start to like gain a lot of skills and knowledge, things you never thought about, things you never thought you could do. And I don't know, I love the lifestyle. I love challenging myself instead of just sitting in one place all the time, which kind of drives me crazy because I want to see so much more and connect with so many more people. So if you are in a bad spot, if you've lost your job, if you've, just been in whatever, lost your job or whatever, or your house, then just know that you can make it and everything will work out. You're a great source of real info. Thank you. I will always keep it real. I hate when people like give off like half information, or like, I don't know. I don't like to talk about people, but it's also like when I see some of these travel Instagram channels with like the girls with like they all have hats. Where do you get all these hats? They have hats. They're wearing like high heels. They're wearing like these flowy dresses. Their sunglasses, and usually they're wearing like a handbag. Where are you going? A lot of these places have cobblestone streets. You're not going to be wearing heels. A lot of these places, you bringing like 50 pounds of luggage? Because who has a different hat for every picture? I don't know. I don't like. I don't know. I think it's good for like inspiration to be like, wow, that's beautiful. Like you can respect that they're trying to like show some nice visuals, but I mean, when you're a real person and you're out doing these things, you're gonna have like 3 shirts, 3 pairs of pants, and like a pair of tennis shoes and flip flop. I don't know. So I like to keep real. So that's just me. Ariel America, I feel really comfortable. I'm glad. That's good. Daniel, I was just having the same conversation with friends about how I'm living my life in an alternate lifestyle. It doesn't mean it's wrong, just different. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with like living a different way. And in fact, I mean, everyone's totally different. So I never like to say one way is right or wrong, but also like I'm just going to speak only for America. America is very materialistic and very things oriented and very more oriented. And sometimes it's not necessary to have more or bigger. It's really not necessary. So I don't know. That's just for me. Some people might feel that that's more comforting to them, but for me, less is more comforting. In my car, but the wind sucks wicked, so I can't wait for the wind to win the lotto or win the lotto or get a camper. That's true. That's true. I mean, it's not bad to like want to have more money because then you can do like more things. But at the same time, even if I had more money, I still don't think, I just know myself. I wouldn't really live luxurious in terms of a house. I'd probably just use all that money to like help people and travel. So I don't know. Michelle, most I see girls are in bikini, guy with man bun. It's true though. Nothing against man buns. If you want to do that, if you have long hair as a man, I think it's cool. But like, it's like a type, just like there's a lot of types of certain different, industries. It's like kind of a type. And, you get like, I mean, I have nothing wrong with girls wearing bikinis, but it's also like, I don't know, that they're kind of doing it to make money. And that's not bad too. Like people can do whatever they want. Um, the less I have, the better. Who needs so much stuff? Yeah, that's how I feel. Like the more I'm purging and getting rid of all this stuff that I still have so much of, the lighter I feel and the less it's like they say, more money, more problems. Like if you get this thing, then you got to like think about that thing and think about renewing that thing and thinking about taking care of that thing. The less I have, the like better I feel. Grant coming through with a double donation today. What is going on? I also like that little party. Look at that little, those bangs are cracking me up on that little dancing emoji. I'm going to give you the same one, but also I'll also hit you with the drum roll. Thank you so much. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to like show you guys when this is done because honestly, I don't really know what my van's going to look like when it's done because I keep changing my mind for the interior. And also, I have a grand vision of what I want it to look like based on what I've seen. But also, my dad and I are not professionals. So once it gets done, it could be just like things being all uneven and crazy, or it could look nice, or somewhere in between. It is just going to be what it is, and I'm going to love it no matter what. Thank you guys so much. Experiences are much valuable than expensive items. Hey, I have long hair, but what about it? I think a lot like some guys look really nice with long hair. I think it's like because people like start to see like the little man bun and they think that they're like hipsters or whatever. But I think a lot of people can rock the man bun and pull it off. I'm not against a man bun. It's going to look pretty. I hope so. I really hope so. I've changed my mind a lot, like with the colors and stuff like that. I'm just the kind of person that I am. I like to kind of be like enveloped in a cave when I'm in bed. I don't like it to be super bright. So we'll see because it's a small space. And so that's breaking the rules of like design when you have like a small space and dark stuff. So I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow. Armella, it's just so hard when you have to downsize. Yeah, I'm trying to do, but it's been really hard work. It is really hard work. Downsizing is hard work. Like even for me, like I've shown you this before, but I have so much stuff. Even the little I have, now that I'm getting down to the nitty gritty, it's getting harder because there's sentimentality. There's this mentality like, what if I need that? Or one thing that's really hard for me, let me know if it's hard for you too, but one thing that's hard for me is like, if I spent like a decent amount of money on something, but I don't ever use it, or it's been like years and it's kind of like whatever, I still have a hard time getting rid of it because of the money I spent on it previously. It's like, oh, I don't want to just give that away. Not that I'm using it, but it's also like, I don't want to just get rid of it. And so what do you do with something like that? I don't know. But I think it's better to just like get rid of anything that you're not using and then just feel happy with what you have left. I think they are trying to sell their image instead of what is helpful to people. Yep, I think that's a really good way to put that. I think when you put like your brand first, I mean, it's hard because like, and it's like I am a business owner. I am trying to build a business, so of course I want to make money, but also like I don't want to get down the road and be like, wow, like I just gave off fake sponsorships and gave off a fake sense of what's real, because that's not going to help anybody. Like at the end of the day, I have to stick by my integrity. Otherwise, what is all this for? I don't get when they have perfect hair and makeup and they are living in their vehicle. If you guys have watched my videos, you'll know that's never been the case for me. Like even so, yeah, you'll just looking at me is, I have like every day when I put on makeup, I use three things. I use powder, blush, and mascara. That's the end of that. And it's like a 3-minute situation. like if you're living in your vehicle, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look nice, and some people feel more happy when they're all made up. So I can't put those people down, but like all that makeup feels heavy to me and it feels sweaty because sometimes you're just in your car and it's hot. So I wouldn't want that. Okay, so will you be repurposing the tufted headboard behind you? So I'm sure it's apparent, but maybe not. This gray headboard is its own thing. And then this is something that my dad has built on the wall. That's their decor that was there before I put my bed in here. So it's two different things. I'm trying to sell this headboard. It's the whole bed system because I'm not going to need it in the car. So I need to list that up on Facebook Marketplace. So I won't be repurposing it. I will just try to sell it. Less is more for me. I hate clutter. I do hate clutter too, and I'm trying to get rid of all my clutter. After you pay storage for 7 years, it's best to give away. Look at all that money wasted. That's why I never want to get storage. Like I think storage can be really great for short-term purposes, like if you're in transition. But like I always think like, okay, well, if I'm going to put like couch sets and furniture and dishes and all these things, I could probably, with the money that I spend on storage, probably like replenish those things when I get to a new place. So I don't really believe in long-term storage because it just adds up. And most of the time, if you haven't used it in months, you're probably not going to ever use it. And probably you'll want something new when, you're in like in modern times when you're ready to like get into something. Sold on. Natural hair and face looks better in my opinion. I think it depends. Like, I think if you've been wearing heavy makeup for a long time and then you switch, if you have a lot of like skin damage and stuff, I can see why you'd probably want to like spruce it up. But also, I agree. Like, I think it's better to like let your face breathe and have like some more natural situations going on, especially even with your hair and stuff. Like, I know I get my hair done and you could see like I really need to get it soon, but also at the same time, you don't want your hair always with chemicals and stuff. So I agree. I think natural is good. Have you thought of where is the first place you want to visit when your van is ready? Oh, that is a great question. All right. So this is my tentative plan, and it may change. So just go with me on this. My tentative plan is as soon as the van is done and I'm like ready to go, my first thing is I'm going to go to San Diego because I have some friends there and I'll probably want to like, say goodbye and just whatever. Not like goodbye forever, but also like I'm going to be leaving California for quite a while. So I'm going to go to San Diego. Then I think, this is just what I think. I think I'm going to go up to Page, Arizona, because I've heard and seen some things, some pictures of some really beautiful places. Like it's the kind that has like these smooth, like red, like rocks. I think I've showed you guys before. Let's see. How do you do this? I just switched to the DuckDuckGo browser because I watched a documentary about how Google's using all of our information. So I'm trying to like learn how to use this. Okay. Page, Arizona. Page, Arizona, it's hot, but it's in a higher elevation. So it's going to be probably cold, but look, it's like those things. So it's very pretty, and I want to see that in person. Let me know if you guys have been there. And if you have, then where are, let's see. My storage unit was broken into. All my electronics are gone. I was going to eventually sell those items. Now I'm just waiting for the claim to get processed. At least you have a claim, so that's good. But that sucks because when people steal your stuff, that's makes you feel very vulnerable. Van Life Rocks. Are you telling me these are the places there? Slot Canyons, the Wave. Are those places within Page, Arizona? Because I'm looking at these pictures and they're beautiful, and I want to see that. And that's Let's see. That's not super far from like where I am. Let's see. Page, Arizona. Well, it's far. It's like 8 hours. But I mean, breaking that up into a couple days is not a big deal. I could drive 4 hours a day. So I'd like to do that first. Then I think I want to go down to Dallas, Texas, and visit my son that moved there a couple months ago because he's I haven't been to his place. So I really want to do that. And then I'm not sure from there because it's going to be like winter. And so I feel like I need to stay south, but I just finished doing a southern states journey. As you guys saw, like on the videos, they were mostly like southern states. They were all southern states, really. So I feel like, I mean, there's still plenty of things that I didn't see, but also I was really excited to try going to some other states. But because of the weather, I might have to stay south. So maybe I'll head back over to Florida because I loved it. And I have some friends there that I met on my last journey. So that might happen. And I love Atlanta, so I'll probably pop into Atlanta. So those are just like tentative thoughts. But as it gets closer, I'll probably like share more about what specifically I'm going to do. But I'm pretty sure that Page, Arizona, and then Texas is going to be the first situation. Okay, let's see. The Grand Canyon, that's another cool thing that I've already been to the Grand Canyon, so it's not like at the top of my list, but I would like to go back, so maybe. Okay, cool, Van Life Rocks. I'm gonna write those things down. Slot Canyon and the Wave. Yeah, I want to see some of those really beautiful places and make some videos about that too. Will you join RV dwellers support groups? I did join something when I thought that I was going to be leaving sooner than now. I think it's called Nomad Caravans something, but I haven't really joined any of the things because I've been here. So I might look into that because I really would like to not be so isolated on the road. I do work a lot. I do edit a lot, and I do spend a lot of time on my YouTube stuff. So I don't like it's just like a regular job. You have like hours that you put into creating content, but I also don't want to be so isolated that I can't make time to like meet up with people and stuff. So I really do want to do that. If I do, I'll make some videos on like support groups and how to get involved and stuff like that. So I think that's a great suggestion and something I've been thinking about. And yeah, it could be beneficial. Horseshoe Canyon and Grand Canyon near Page. Okay, cool. I think I've been to Horseshoe Canyon as well. Several years back, we, as a family, we all did Grand Canyon and stuff, and it was really cool. Nomad Caravan. Yep, that's the one. I think that's the one I joined. They have a lot of cool things, and they're all like really down to earth and super nice. So I'd love to do that. Michelle, yeah, in Dallas. I mean, Fort Worth, maybe I'll have my own van rather than, that'd be cool. Have like a little mini van meetup or a little caravan meetup. That would be very cool. I'm really looking forward to going to Dallas and checking out some things there as well. So stay tuned for those videos, but that's going to be months from now. Awesome. Okay, so we've talked about a lot of things. Do you guys want to play Would You Rather? Because I have 4 new questions for the game. For those of you that are new, every week we play a game called Would You Rather. Most of you probably know what that means, but basically I give you 2 options and you just pick which one you would choose. These are all like fake and hypothetical. And then after you choose, then I have you guys guess which one I would choose. And it's just kind of a great way to get to know each other and to like learn different ways people think about things. Because when you give your answer, it's always good to like say why you chose that. And sometimes it will change people's minds. I'm like trying to like get people to communicate more as well. That documentary I was talking about, it was called The Social Dilemma. It's on Netflix. It was really interesting, just talking about like the dangers of social media and stuff and how we're all like so divided. And so I want to like be a channel that brings people more closer together, even if you disagree, and in a fun way. So I think it's just a fun thing to do on a Saturday as well. I think the channel is small and big enough to start your own group. Maybe. I think like, I think it's just getting to that point where like today, for example, is the first time we've ever had 40 people coming on here. And the chat was going a little faster to where I'm just like, oh, okay. It's like, this is becoming real. Like, not that it's not real, but you know what I'm saying? It's getting a little bit more. I think that is a goal. Like, I would really love to start having more of a community of people, whether I'm there or not. I think it'd be great to like figure out a way at some point to have like little meetups and caravans and stuff like that. I know there's another channel that's one of my favorites. It's No Can't Fant. He's one of my favorite fellow YouTubers, and he has been talking about doing that too. So I might talk to him about, see what he's trying to do, and maybe join up with him, or just do my own. I don't know. We'll see, but I think it could be fun. And because we have like a snack pack community, and we kind of all are, we all must love travel and food and stuff. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. So I think it could be good. But let's see about how many more people we're getting, because I want to have a good enough amount of people in like a lot of different states, so that when we're in different areas, it's a little festive. All right, so are we all good? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to play Would You Rather. All right, everybody's good with the thumbs up? Awesome, this should be fun. We have a lot more people, so if you're in this live stream, you have to participate. And when I give you these choices, these are the only choices. You can't make up your own choices. Okay, so Dawn, I have to leave in 5. Okay, well, hopefully you can at least stay with us for the first question. Do you have stickers? Like travel snack stickers? I don't, but I need to get a logo. I feel like I need a logo. Do you guys think I need a logo? I think we need a travel snacks logo. So I was thinking about going on Fiverr and getting one made. Honestly, I was waiting for my car to sell, so I have a little extra money to do stuff like this. So now that I sold my car this week, I'm probably gonna see if I can get somebody to make me just a basic logo. And then I was planning to make stickers. Eventually, I'd like to do like T-shirts or some kind of other stuff like that. But for now, I think I really want to do stickers, because when I go on my travels, I like to leave something, in certain places. So, okay, yeah, I will work on that this week, getting a logo, because I think that'd be fun. All right. When I get stickers, I'll let you guys know clearly. If I do like stuff, I want to do T-shirts, but I personally love to wear tank tops and sometimes hoodies. So I would like to do that eventually. And also I like to do baseball caps. And it's not going to be like obnoxious, like travel snacks, like whatever, but it'll be tasteful. Swag. Yeah, swag. All right. So the first one, what does this mean? I wrote this down. Oh, okay. Yes, have a logo. I'm sure one of us can fell why to pay. I don't know what that means. Yes, have a logo. One of us can help. Okay, awesome. We'll get it popping. We'll get the logo going. Okay, so this first question is, from now on, anywhere you go, you only have to travel on a horse to get there, or on a dirt bike to get there. So this might be a question like that's different depending on where you live, but maybe not. So let me know in the chat if you would rather always travel on a horse or always travel on a dirt bike everywhere you go. And this takes into consideration that if you choose like a horse or a dirt bike, that you'd have a place to park it, or plant it, tie it up, a horse, I don't know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you would have a place to like leave that thing wherever you go, but horse or dirt bike. All right. Okay, Fake Freedom, dirt bike. Carmen, dirt bike. Monique, dirt bike. Oh, Michelle coming through with the horse. Sold on with the horse. Armella with the horse. Felicity with the horse. Neither are going to work well for where I live in the winter. Probably not, but you got to pick one. Barbara is, hey, Barbara, how are you with the dirt bike? Armella, my boyfriend, says dirt bike. Okay. Van Life Rocks, dirt bike is my dream to ride in Utah. Ooh, in Arizona. Awesome, awesome. I guess a horse would be more stable. All right. So we got so far one extra person for dirt bike. Has everybody voted? Because does not need gas, so I picked a horse. That's a good point. That's actually a very smart point. That's a money saver. Although then you got to take care of the horse. Then you have to probably have a stable for that horse, and that's expensive. I see what you did there, Grant. Oh, I missed it. I missed the pun or the joke. Womp womp. That's funny. Horses are eco-friendly, however, dirt bikes are faster. That's a good point. Barbara, I watch your videos all the time. Did not know you did lives. Oh, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you found us. We do live every Saturday, Snack Chat Saturday. So we do this every Saturday. Food, water, and a lot of poop. I know. That's what I'm saying about the horse. Like, a horse seems more fun to ride, but also a dirt bike is faster. I got a Grant. Horse for sure. Daniel, horse for sure, but I would feel bad riding it. Oh, yeah. I've ridden some horses in my day, not anything crazy, but a few times when I was traveling and they had the little package where you can take a horse ride through the woods or whatever. It was pretty fun. All right, Soldan, thanks for playing one round with us. Have a blessed week yourself, and I appreciate you being here. All right, everybody's that voted can now go ahead and let me know what you think I would choose. All right, Grant or Fake Freedom says I would choose dirt bike, no bowed legs. That's also a good point. Barbara, are you saying horse for yourself or for me? Which one do you think? Maybe you already answered. Oh, no, Barbara already said, okay, so you think horse for myself. Daniel, did you ride a horse in Peru in those mountains? I was so grateful. I was so grateful about the horse. No, I've ridden a horse in Canada, in Montebello, which is like an hour-ish outside of Montreal. And I've ridden a horse. Oh gosh, like I'm drawing a blank. In Dominican Republic. I went on like a little tour and it included like a horseback ride. So those are the two places that I've ridden a horse. Dominique says I would pick a dirt bike. Carmen says I will pick a dirt bike. Michelle thinks I would pick a dirt bike. Okay, Van Life Rocks. I'm going to head out. Everyone have a great week. Have a great week, Van Life Rocks. Hopefully you enjoyed your beach time last week. And thank you again for the donations. I truly appreciate it. Grant says I would choose a dirt bike. Imagine how sore your butt would be with all your traveling. Oh my gosh, I know. Armella says I would choose a dirt bike. Felicity thinks I'm a horse person. Girl says horse. All right, awesome. If everybody's voted, I'll give like 10 seconds more. All right. So I don't know who said what for me, but I would definitely 100% choose a dirt bike. I can't do a horse. Like a horse, horses are fast. No, don't get me wrong. Horses can be fast, but first of all, I don't think you'd have to like be maneuvering. Like if you wanted to go like on a freeway and you had a horse, that'd be such a hard time to get somewhere. And also like you'd have to take care of that horse. Like I would feel so sad because I'm like going all around and I would like not be able to have that horse on the travels. But also, even if I just was in one stationary place, you'd always have to like think about that horse and like keeping that horse going. And with a dirt bike, you could just hop on and just go. And I think that'd be better. Awesome. Okay, you guys are, for those of you that are new, Grant and Fake Freedom have like a little, not rivalry, like it's a fun rivalry to like when we play these games. So they're keeping score to each other. Carmen, you have to feed it and allow him to test. To test? Yeah, you do have to feed a horse. So that is something that I would not want to do. And the dirt bike just seems like so much more convenient. Not that I want to, because I don't want to be on the freeway on a dirt bike, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Here's an interesting one. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That is true. To rest. I was like, to test? What kind of test is a horse? What kind of test does a horse need to take? Yes, you do have to let that horse. That's a good point. You can't just be like, okay, I want to go here, 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 here. That horse is like, bro, I need a break. Okay, this next one is a very interesting one because I would like to see how you guys answer, to see where you guys are with trip planning. So this question is, say if you're planning like a big vacation, like a really involved vacation, would you rather plan that vacation or would you rather have someone else plan it? Now, I want to put a little side note that when I say someone else, I don't mean hiring a professional. I mean like your partner, your spouse, a friend, or somebody that you're going on this trip with. You could just pick someone in your life. So it would be either you're planning it or you allow somebody else to plan the trip, who's going with you or whatever. Because I'd like to see how many of you guys feel more comfortable having the control of the trip planning or not. And then I'll let you know at the end which one I would rather. Okay. Fake freedom. I know. And if you're a solo person, like even I'm a solo person, but just picture one person in your life, a friend, a family member, coworker, or even like a stranger that does like those group tours, but it can't be a professional. Because obviously if you have a professional that could like plan the heck out of a trip, then that's kind of an easy one. But I'd like to see where you guys are at. So fake freedom, you. Michelle, definitely too much control freak. Okay. Reborn lover, you. Barbara, you. I would rather plan it. Monique wants to plan it herself. Fake freedom, seriously, I have no one. All right, fake freedom, pretend it's me then. Pretend it's you and me going on a trip together. Would you rather plan it or would you rather me plan it? Okay, Grant would rather plan it. Armella, I would let my boyfriend plan it. Okay, that's good. Flower Girl, yeah. Fake freedom, you have us. Yes, you have us for sure. Daniel, I love to travel alone and never really so much planning. However, I would love a partner that can say, hey, let's go. All right. That's a good point. Felicity wants to plan on her own. Reaper Lover, it's me. Oh, hey, Alexia, how's it going? Fake Freedom says she's going to allow me to plan this fake trip that we're going on. And this might come to fruition. I mean, if I start doing meetups and stuff, I'll have to plan all that stuff. That's gonna be a lot of work. I think I need to I think compartmentalize things. Like, let's get the channel to the point where I can hire an editor, because the editing of these videos takes me so long. I know I've talked about this before, but like, it's not that I hate editing, but it's not my favorite thing to do, because it's like, I'm not like at this point, I feel like a slight professional, but I'm not like a professional editor. I didn't go to school for editing. I just got the program and started editing. So if I can eventually hire somebody, have enough money to hire somebody, then I can focus on like filming and going more places and like putting out more content and then start planning some of these like meetups and some other fun things for the channel. That was a total side tangent, but I think it's important to say. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to a villa in Ibiza. Is that Ibiza? In 5 months. Ooh, that sounds luxurious. Every YouTuber says that about editing. It's so true. It's so true. Like you would think, well, like it's like I'd like to hate it, but I know I have to do it, so I don't like to put that mental thought into my head. It's just like when anybody has a job and there's certain aspects of your job that you just like cringe up when you have to think about doing it, but you know you have to do it, so you sometimes make peace with it. So I've made peace with editing, but it is a lot of work. And unless you have edited, people are like, why does it take so long? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. But like once you start doing it, you'll know that there's a lot that goes into it. All right. So we have more people that would rather plan these vacations. So which one do you think I would do? Do you think I'd rather plan the vacation or have somebody plan it for me? Let me see. What do you guys think? All right. Michelle says, I would rather plan it myself. I'd like to plan the trip. I'm no longer the follower. Amen to that. Barbara, I'll plan it. You would plan it. Plan it yourself. You would rather plan it. Plan it. I think you would plan it as well. You guys are all saying I will plan it myself. All right. Anybody else? Plan it. All right. Flower girl, I think you'll plan. I'm scrolling back to see because I wanted to mention that my answer is I would want to plan it, and I'm like Michelle who said too much of a control freak. I think that I'm slightly like that too, but more so I am really diligent about planning. And you're right, 12 people can't be wrong. You are right about that. You all are right. All of you are right. I would want to plan it myself because I'm really good at planning too. Like not, patting my back, but also like I'm a very good planner. I'm very diligent about like planning. And I don't mean diligent like I have to be doing something every like hour, or I'm not the kind of person that over plans to where you're just too tired to do like 50 things. But I have a way of like, I don't know. I'm pretty good at logistics, I should say. And like I have a good way of like piecing things together and making it like doing things that are fun and don't cost too much as well. And so to me, it's like it gets my mind going. And I just like the feeling of like putting something together. And it's just exciting. So at the same time, I know I can't change my answer, but it would be nice every once in a while to have somebody take that over. Like if I had a partner, a boyfriend or something that would be like, hey, I got this. Let me plan something. It'd be so nice to just not have to think about it. So I have the capability of letting go to like let somebody do it. But if that person has never planned anything and like is kind of crap at planning, I'd be a little leery about it. But at the same time, if they're trying to do something nice, I would welcome that. You guys are on a roll today. I am very organized. You would not think that by the look of my room, but I'm working with limited space here. But once I'm in my van and stuff, I am very organized in terms of like stuff in my computer and stuff. I never really plan anything, just going out and see what happens. Yeah, sometimes I do that too. But that's a good way to like experience new things is spontaneity. Like I do plan, but also when I'm out there, like when I was in my car or when I go on trips, I always leave room for like new things, because when you're out traveling, you might hear from a local some things that they would recommend. And if you have something so tightly planned, you're not going to have room in your schedule to like explore and find new things. So I always try to like leave pockets of space where I could be like, oh, I'm going to change course altogether and I'm just going to do something new. So I think that's a really good way to be. Fake Freedom, be back in 5. Come on, Fake Freedom. We're about to go on to the next one. Okay, so it's good to know that like most of you are planners. So that's pretty cool. We have a good planning group. This group seems very like intelligent and very like thoughtful, and I like that. Can you show us the van? I did. I took everybody out and to see the van a little while ago. So maybe after this live stream's over, you can rewind a little bit and you'll see like the update on the van. Hey, Timo Music, welcome to the live stream. We're playing a game called Would You Rather, and we've already done 2 questions and we're about to go on to the third one. All right. Let's see. We have 2 more questions. All right. This next question is going to be for the span of 1 year. So for the next whole 365 days, you have to either every day wear clown makeup, or you have to wear underwear over your clothes. So, a bra and underwear, or for guys, I guess just underwear, everywhere you go. So either going to wear clown makeup every day for a year or wear your underwear over your clothes for a year. Which one would you choose? All right, here we go. Timo Music, wear clown makeup. Michelle, underwear. Grant, underwear. I'll probably start a new fashion trend. I mean, could be true. Barbara, clown makeup. Felicity, makeup with a mask. I'm not allowed makeup, so clown makeup. Awesome. Little rebel. Hi. Underwear, hate clowns. Oh, Monique's coming through with the makeup, clown makeup. And let me know if there's any reasons why you're particularly picking that. Anyone else? Anyone else? I'm trying to wait like 1 or 2 minutes for Fake Freedom to come back so that she can answer as well. If anyone's on this live stream and hasn't played the game or hasn't answered, jump in. For 1 year, would you rather wear clown makeup on your face or underwear over your clothes? Armella, that's the other thing. There are a lot of people that hate clowns. All right, anyone else? If you've already answered, you can vote and let me know what you think I will choose. You think I'd rather wear clown makeup or underwear over my clothes? So far, we have more people for clown makeup. Michelle, I'd wear the sexy kind. I don't usually wear, you clown. Okay, so Michelle says that she thinks I'll wear the clown makeup. Reborn Lover, what time is at what time is it at yours? Mine is 11:42. It is 3:42 p.m. Monique says underwear. Barbara, you would wear underwear. Timo, I think you would wear clown makeup if I'm being honest. Okay. Grant, really? What? a pain in the butt it would be to put that makeup on every day. You would rock the underwear. Okay? Felicity, you would wear clown makeup. People would think you were on your way to work a party. Jasmine, hey Jasmine. Clown makeup. You would choose underwear. All right, has everybody voted? I'm gonna do the big reveal in a second. Hey Jay, I turned back to my computer after being upstairs, and what happens to this conversation? It's gone sideways. It's gone sideways. Reborn lover, I think you would choose makeup. We're on to playing Would You Rather, and the question was, for 1 year, you have to choose between either wearing clown makeup every day or wearing underwear outside of your clothes every day for a year. That would be funny to like come back to the computer and be like, what just happened? What are you guys talking about? Clown makeup and underwear? That's weird. That's a weird combination. All right. Everyone's gotten their answers. More people. I'll let my wife decide. She has to live with me. That's a good point. Strange fetish. Yeah, really. More people think that I would wear clown makeup, but I am sorry to disappoint you, but I would not, because I am one of those people that effing hates clowns. Like, I do not like clowns at all. I think they're scary and I think they're creepy and they give me bad vibes. So I would definitely not wear clown makeup or want anything to do with clown makeup. And plus, whoever said it, I'm sorry, somebody said it's also thinking about putting on that makeup every day, how hot and sweaty that would be, especially in the summer. It's just like caked on, like just like cake frosting on your face all day. Ew. And also, you could rock some cute underwear, like some cute bras and underwear, like over your clothes. You could make it like an outfit. You could make different colors to blend in or stand out. There's a lot you could do with underwear. I mean, it could be a new trend, like somebody said. So I think it'd be way more, except like to church. That would suck to walk into church with your underwear outside of your clothes. But that's what I would choose. I would not want to be wearing the clown stuff. Oh, that's a fun fact. Yeah, that was me putting that on every day. Yeah, that's too much. It's creepy, and you're just always like with that fake, weird, creepy clown smile. No, I don't like that. I've always had like a thing against clowns, and I think it's gross. After seeing it, clowns are scary. Ew, they are. Too much clothing frame. That's also true. That's also true, but still, as opposed to clown makeup, that's an easy one for me. I'm totally against clowns. Remember that time like a few years back where clowns were just coming through and like running after people and like scaring them? That clown's about to get popped real hard. If some clown comes up to me, it's going to be crazy time. That's just all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Most people already think it's strange because I'm a truther. You'd do underwear. Back. Fit. Flower girl. Yes, I would do the underwear. Fake totally missed the question. Grant takes the lead. Well, fake freedom, you're gonna have to get this one right and Grant get the next one wrong. So I think if that's the score. This next one's also weird. So if you're just coming in on this, would you rather? You're probably like, what are you guys talking about? But I tried to make this last one about food because we always seem to get on a tangent when we talk about food. But this one's a little bit, yeah, they're all are a little bit weird, but that's the fun of the game because this is like takes us a little bit outside of our normal reality. So this one's a little extra weird though. Okay, so this is like a lifelong one which these are the bummer ones. That's funny, and the little emoji. I think that's cute. Um, this one sucks, honestly. But for the rest of your life, would you rather have edible spaghetti hair that grows back every night? So if it like falls off, it'll keep growing. Spaghetti hair, like cooked spaghetti. I guess it could be cooked or non-cooked. I don't know. You could choose. Or would you rather sweat syrup? Like the sticky, like whenever you sweat, it's syrup coming out of your pores. So you can either have spaghetti hair or syrup sweat. I know it's weird, but these are the questions. All right, fake freedom coming through. Fake freedom would rather have edible hair. Timo, spaghetti, is that spaghetti? Felicity, I love spaghetti. I'd rather, Reborn Lover, I'd rather choose spaghetti hair. Timo, spaghetti. Hair, who could stand sticky? Yep, okay. I'll go with spaghetti hair. It's Monique, spaghetti hair. I'd rather have spaghetti hair, spaghetti hair. Everyone wants the spaghetti hair. Nobody, not one person. No one's with the syrup sweat. No one. That one was like a strong statement. Imagine everything you would stick to if you sweat syrup. That's a good point. But think about like, you would have just like, you'd see all your openings because like spaghetti is kind of thick. So you'd see like and it'd be like wiggly and like falling off. Because if you bumped into anything it'd, fall off. So you'd have like all this weird stuff. Flower Girl also hates clowns. Same. Spaghetti is my absolute favorite meal. I love spaghetti. Spaghetti, you can't go wrong with spaghetti. Unless you use, let me get on a 1 minute side tangent. As I've been going plant-based, I've been trying different spaghettis, like whole wheat, lentil spaghetti, some other weird spaghetti, like brown rice spaghetti. It's just not. I don't like it. I just like regular spaghetti. Like the white wheat or whatever they call it, Durham spaghetti. All these other fake spaghettis are trash. I just don't like it. So if I get a good regular spaghetti, though, I love it. Now I want spaghetti. What about chocolate blood? Oh, that's interesting. I might put that one in a different one later on. I'm having spaghetti for supper. Ooh, maybe I'll get spaghetti. That sounds good. Armella hates both, but we'll choose spaghetti. All right. I think we have all spaghetti. You would pick gravy. Gravy sweat, at least it would be for useful purpose. It's not gravy sweat, it's syrup sweat. All right. But you think I will pick the sweat? Syrup attracts bugs and poop. Zucchini noodles. I think I'm gonna try. I've tried zucchini noodles before, but it was like back like, I don't know, 4 years ago when I used to like have a job and I could afford to get those like there was this company, so like a local company that would make your food like meal prep things, and you would go to the gym and you'd pick them up like the 4 like containers or 5 containers, and I would get those, and I think what would happen is the water that was in the noodle would like sweat out, and so then you'd have like a watery noodle with the spaghetti sauce. So I think I was like turned off by it, but if I made it myself and just mixed it right then maybe it would taste better. But I've heard people like those, and so maybe I'll try that again. So thanks for that. And hello, Outer Limits Mermaid. Fake, it was sweat. Yeah, sweat syrup. Yeah, so sweat syrup. Okay. All right, everyone's voting on what I would. Okay, Grant says I would choose spaghetti. Monique thinks I would choose spaghetti. Angel hair. I love spaghetti with Here we go. Fake freedom with the French dressing. It's so funny because we did a live stream a few weeks back and we got on a whole tangent about fake freedom loving French dressing on everything. And I was writing out all your suggestions because everybody gave me suggestions about weird food combos. So I'm going to start making some videos about that, or maybe do some on lives. But I was writing all this stuff about French dressing and it was cracking me up. So angel hair spaghetti with French dressing. Maybe if you had angel hair, that might be looking better too. Okay, Michelle says I'll pick spaghetti hair, spinach, and whole wheat spaghetti aren't bad with lots of sauce. Maybe I'll try that. I haven't tried spinach spaghetti, but whole wheat spaghetti, you really do have to dry out this. Okay, so maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why. Carmen says I'm going to pick spaghetti here. Here we go. Yeah, here we go with the French dressing. Spaghetti hands down. Yeah. I don't want to buy a whole bottle of French dressing because even though I like French dressing, I don't love it. So I don't know how many things I would use it with, but maybe I can mail it to Fake Freedom when I'm done with it. Stick to the real deal. I love barbecue sauce on everything. Ooh, I do like a good barbecue sauce. Spaghetti here because you can sneak it into the movies. Fake Freedom, French dressing obsession, totally. I'm not a huge fan of like French whatever like dressing. I like French, but I got to be in the mood for it. Although right now French dressing does sound kind of good, like on a good crisp salad with some cucumbers. Now I want to have spaghetti, and then I also want to have a salad with French dressing. I love curry dressing. I've never had curry dressing. That's interesting. I'll have to give that. I don't even do they make, is that like a thing they just sell in like the dressing section? Or do you whip that up on your own? All right, so almost everybody said that I would have spaghetti here, and only one person said I would choose syrup sweat. I hate barbecue sauce because it smells. Oh, I like barbecue sauce. That sounds interesting. Yeah. I would choose spaghetti here. I'm the same with all of you. Like, and I'm sorry, Fake Freedom. But I would choose spaghetti here because I can't stand feeling sticky. And every time you would do anything sweaty, like if you were like had to run into the store or something real fast and you just have like all this like syrup sweat on you, it would just feel like so, ugh. And then if you just like touched your face, you'd have syrup on your hands and everything you touch would have syrup on it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. So even though I don't want to have spaghetti here, I guess my hair kind of looks like a little bit like thin spaghetti, but I guess spaghetti hair would be better. And you could like make a meal out of it. Like you could dip it in stuff and like if you had long spaghetti hair, you could have a little meal. So it's dual purpose. Obsession or love? I think the latter there. Timo music. I like spicy sauces like sriracha or hot sauce. I can't do anything spicy, not even the least. Sorry, Fake. Maybe next week. Yep. Sorry. You have to come with it. I have to get. I've got spicy slime in my hands now. I don't know what that is. Don't forget the garlic bread, Allison. Oh, you can't forget the garlic bread. Garlic bread is a hit. Did I tell you guys about my Little Caesars experience? Let me know because I can't remember if I did. Here in Denmark, we can buy it and I love it. So, on so many kinds of foods. What? The barbecue sauce? Or something else? I'm getting hungry now. I know. I'm getting hungry too. I had just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before the live stream, but I don't know. I wasn't really into it. I wanted something different, but this week, what are you guys snacking on this week? I made a potato corn chowder, a vegan one, and it turned out delicious. As I've told you before, I'm not like a cook. I don't really love cooking, and I usually never cook, but the curry dressing. Okay, that makes sense. I've never had that. I've never even seen something like that, but that sounds pretty good. I'm not like the greatest cook. Like I can cook, but I'm not good at seasoning things. So I've had a lot of trial and error. And so I've been throwing away a lot of things. But this week I made a potato corn chowder. and I didn't realize how much I was making because I used 4 large potatoes. It was like I have, like, 6 containers in my fridge now, but it was really good, and so I got, like, a piece of, like, sourdough and toasted it up and then just, like, eat it with the chowder. Ooh, now my mouth is watering. Mm, maybe I'll have that for dinner, but actually now I really want spaghetti. Okay, so the Little Caesars, I don't know if this is in all areas, like, outside of US, but they started advertising this thing on TV, Little Caesars, that it's a pizza, like their regular sized pizza. Half of it is the like pepperoni, like their regular pepperoni, and the other half is cheesy breadsticks, and they're cut into like rectangles. Excuse me. So it's like basically a pizza with breadsticks. And so I was like, that's really good. So last week, my parents and I got one of those just to try it out. And I want to let you know, I was super disappointed because all that thing is a half pepperoni and half cheese pizza that they've cut into rectangles. It was not anything special. There was no like garlic flavor. It was just literally a cheese pizza cut differently. And I think that's false advertising because cheesy breadsticks, you think they're like different than a pizza. You think it's going to be like more of like a heavy garlic bread situation with cheese, but it was not. And so I'll never get that again. So if you've been wanting to try that out, now you know. I just had dinner. I had some fish taco. Oh, fish tacos sounds so good. I haven't had that in a while. I'm hungry, but I am not allowed out of my room. Uh-oh, did you get in trouble? I had a meatball sub before the live stream. Super full. No more food for me today. Oh man, a meatball sub sounds good too. Caramelized rice cakes with peanut butter and sliced bananas. Ooh, caramelized rice cakes. I need to get something like that. That sounds good. I'm hungry. Let's move on. Fish tacos. Hold on a second. No, fake freedom. It's so good. I had a salad with fal- farfalla. I had a salad with falafel, beans, and garlic bread. That sounds good too. I must be hungry because everything sounds good. Klondike bar, peppermint chocolate chip, peppermint. Peppermint ice cream is one of my favorites. First time it was good, big but good. Oh man, I might have to go to the store. And I don't have a car, so now I have to depend on my parents to be generous and let me use their car sometimes. Love fish tacos. They're so good. I love fish tacos. But you know, I love tacos in general. But fish tacos have a special place in my heart because they're so refreshing. Thanks for the heads up. Awesome. Yeah, if you want to get that Little Caesars, I wouldn't. No, I am in bed. Oh, okay. It's like almost 7 here Eastern. Okay. Um, Fake Freedom, I'm with you. Fish tacos. I am disappointed in both of you, Fake Freedom and Grant. Fish tacos are delicious. Do you hate all fish tacos or like because there's two kinds? I mean, there's more than two, but you get either like the grilled fish tacos or fried fish tacos. Two different flavors, equally to me delicious. But I don't know. I could not even try to work French dressing on that. I don't know though. Like I think you might get away with. No, I think you could maybe get away with the fried fish taco with French dressing. Let me know if you guys like fish tacos. Do you think you can get away with instead of using like the white sauce, if you could get away with putting French dressing on a fried fish taco? I think you could. I think that might be a pretty good taste. Drake's coffee cake. Coffee cake. It's okay. My people in class hate fish. Oh, okay. I don't know. Are you talking about like class of people or like you're in school? Beef tacos are the only tacos I would eat. Really? Not even chicken tacos? Yeah, coffee cake sounds good right now. I think you could, right? I think you could. You're only 8 years old. Did your parents know you're on this live stream? If not, you should ask permission. I'm vegetarian, so no fish or meat. Yeah, I am more on the plant based, but I have been eating fish, but I don't know. I have kind of phased out fish a little bit more as well, but I'm not opposed to eating fish, and I think fish tacos, I'll make an exception. You don't like tacos at all? Oh boy. Tacos are the best. Okay, good. As long as your parents know that you're on here. Um, Tacos are the best thing ever. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live without tacos. We had this whole discussion. Vic has a love for French dressing and puts it on a lot of different foods. Had marbles and butter coffee cake this week. I'm trying to think of what else I had this week. Oh, another thing I tried. Um, I tried the fake turkey slices, like fake meat turkey slices. I think it was fine. The flavor was okay, but it's it's like a cardboard brown color, and it's just weird to look at to put on a sandwich. And so I think it kind of grossed me out just looking at it. I think it was just a mental thing because it tasted fine, but I don't think I'm going to buy those again because it weirded me out to eat that. So I don't know. Those are all my questions, and we've been on here for 2 hours. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next week with the channel because let's check real quick. Let's see. I opened my phone and the first thing that pops up was a notification from Domino's. You know they're listening on these phones. Why? I just opened my phone and then there's like a pop-up that said get Domino's. Mm, 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 mm. Timo Music. Oh, I just turned 10 11 days ago. Oh, happy birthday. My birthday's in September. So if you guys want to start, doing like party planning, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. My birthday's on September 25th. So I think my birthday's on a Friday. So on the 26th, we'll have like a little like something festive. So I'll talk about it next week. Wait, what day are we on? We're on the 12th. So next Saturday, we'll talk about, we'll do like a little something where we all bring our snacks or something, or I'll think of something. But I want to do like a little birthday thing, little birthday celebration to like spruce up the live stream because I'm going to be in San Diego for my birthday. So it'll be a little festivities. So if you guys think of anything, send me a DM on Instagram or send me an email. But the Instagram is travelsnacks_ because I think it's going to be fun. And also, we're already at 4,105 subscribers. We just hit 4,000 like last night. It's nuts. It's like growing like gangbusters. I spy YouTube. I have been saying for years. I'm saying all these things. They're just weird. No clowns allowed. You're right, Felicity. No clowns. Don't like let me have a bad birthday with clowns. I would be very upset about that. Facebook is much worse. I'm telling you, these companies, I'm watching this video everywhere I go right now. It's crazy like how in tune or like whatever these companies are because they're like, I believe that the phone is listening. I really do. I am a Libra, yes. I don't really believe in any of the astrology stuffs though. Like I denounce any new age stuff or any like astrology or anything to do with all that because I've recently learned a lot of things about like law of attraction and all these things that's really dark. And so I denounce all these things. So yeah, I don't get into all that. This channel, I know. Clowns come from the occult. Jester, guess who played them? Also true. Google still has some research capability. Yeah. So I've been using Google extensively forever. And so just this week I switched over to DuckDuckGo for my browser. Um, I'm gonna see how that goes, but we'll see. Because I'm trying to like limit the amount of information one company has on me. Not that my life is that interesting comparatively, but also I think it's good to diversify and not have everybody know everything about everything. I'm eating chicken and Chinese chili sauce. So good. Oh, I don't think I could do chili sauce because I think it's too spicy for me. Your phone is spying. I believe. I believe it. I'm a Virgo, but I kind of don't believe in like astrology. Yeah, I wouldn't go down that road at all. That's like I think it's very like some limit subliminal or whatever. Maybe it's not that word, but it's like very suggestive. Like if you get into like this is my opinion. You don't have to believe my same way, but in my opinion, I believe like if you read your horoscopes, I mean, there's going to be a lot of truth in a lot of the horoscopes. Like this week, you're going to have a bad day because of this, and then you're going to think about that, and then you're going to be like, one little thing's going to happen, and then you're going to be like, yeah, my horoscope said I was going to have a bad day. Like we all have ups and downs, so it's like I personally don't believe those things, but that's just me. I was a little, now I'm in. I was a Leo, now I am in Jesus, in Christ Jesus. Yeah, same with me. Like everything that I am and do fully has to be supported by the Bible. So um, I'm not messing around. Like if it's not biblical, I don't really want to have anything to do with it. Figure I am a Christian as well. Amen. Timo music, stick to it because there's a lot of darkness in the world, and it's good to hold on to something. All right, Michelle, got to run and make dinner. Enjoyed it. See you next week. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you next week. And I think that's going to be a wrap too for me. I'm getting hungry. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. So I better start thinking about what's going to happen for dinner. And a lot of you guys' suggestions now makes me want to have like a lot of different things. Hey, Mer Ali Gunjor from Turkey. Hello. Glad you made it. We're just rounding out though. But God bless you and God bless all of you. Also, just have like the best week that you possibly can. Grant says I should have spaghetti for dinner. So maybe I'll have that. I don't follow any of that nonsense. Yeah, I don't either. So have a wonderful week. Stay blessed. I'm so happy that you guys have joined me today on the live stream. Thank you for all your support and encouragement. Thank you for being part of the snack pack and for all the snack pack donations or snack fund donations. It's truly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next week. Until then, bye for now.